Where are they running to? Oh, they're back down here. They're sitting in Granada. And unfortunately, a donkey is right next to a fort, so I have no idea where their army is right now. So this is going to be risky, but we're going to go for Granada. There's their army. You shall not pass. Right, well, I guess we'll need to go up here. Actually, I shouldn't just be pressing this without checking how much money I am actually making. Yeah, I'm making maximum. We're good. And that is another manufactory I could be building. So let's go ahead and queue that up. Why the hell are you so expensive? I'm so used to having economic ideas. Is this the normal price? This feels high. This is kind of high. It's also really expensive. No, let's spend our surplus monies rooting out corruption right now. And we should, yeah, be getting manufactories here. So I'm going to switch you over to advancement effort until you get that, and then you can start spreading it to your neighbours. So all of their armies are gathered there right now. Let's go and grab Chord again. Has this all been looted? Yes, no, yes, no. And Candy, yes. So let's grab you two, put you there. Because I'm pretty sure that this never got looted properly. No, it did not. Proving to be annoyingly resilient here. Those Brits must be using up a lot of tea. When they run out of tea, they're going to march into Vijayanagar and seize the means of production of tea, of course. Okay, so as much as I would love to go up in military technology right now, getting that naval tradition is too important, especially as my rulers are now based on admirals. That 10% corruption does suck, but I think it's going to pay off. And then the next one is sailor recovery, and then there's the heavy combat ship. Once we have these three, well, once we've completed naval ideas, I will be feeling very confident against Pasai, because I'm relatively sure that they have not got naval. Nope. I'm relatively certain that Brunei don't have naval either. Nope. AI considers those late game. I don't. Truce with Matapo has just ended, so they may well try to declare war on me again. Which is not the end of the world, it just means I'd need to shift my warships down south to go and fend off Mutapa landings until we've done with Vijayanagar. Okay, are they all moving? They are. Glorious. Well, in that case, let's get out of here. Well, we don't need to leave until we see their armies on the horizon, and then we're just going to pull out and hit Granada with everything. Well, with 3,000. I was going to say with everything we've got, but that's just not true. We're going to hit it with the bare minimum. Also, I just realised I have 2 colonists currently not doing anything because we can't see the new world. Oh, Portugal! No, I have no people over here. That's fixable. I require the use of a single ship. Just one. One transport would even do. Sail over here. Oh, here they come. Oh no, that one ship left with one of my armies. Oops. I wasn't even thinking of that. Okay, let's go to Granada. Thankfully, 2,000 men's all we need. And force them to land. Move our navy back over here. Hopefully these guys will try to jump in as well. And they had another stack hidden away somewhere. I knew that Vigier had a lot of troops. I didn't quite realise just how many. And this is going to be heavies, it's going to be lights. I really want those light ships. That's the main thing to be taking from this. Oh no, the agent was found. That's what I was really hoping would not happen. Thankfully we still have 50, but I don't know if that ticks down or if it just sits at 50. I feel like it sits at 50. Unless we do anything to reduce that. Right, let's get the transports. That's not you. That's not you either. In fact, let's have you land. That's... Nope, still not you. It's you. Because it's the heavies I want to have fighting here. Don't want to risk my flagship, thank you. We captured their flagship! Hell yes! During a battle against the Vijayanagari fleet, we managed to capture the Ratri, the flagship they have prided themselves on so much in this past. While it is certainly an impressive ship, we did not only defeat it, but managed to bring it home more or less in one piece. Hopefully this will teach them the folly of testing our might on the oceans of the world. Alright, so they lost all of their heavies. Still not taking their lights. It's their lights that I want. Where have they run to? Kamari? Yes. I think we can take Kamari. Because their armies still haven't been sighted, so we have some time. And there's the Ratri. Send them off for repairs. Let's send you back up here just to blockade that bit. Want to make sure that we keep the blockades going. Mutapa have embraced many factories. Mutapa have many... Ooh, there we go. We got some light ships. Finally. Then they're going to go here, I think. Oh, there's their army. Alright, come back here. And get those light ships and have them up here. Or here. And then back off. There's 3 more light ships I could capture. Also, a lot of transports, but I don't necessarily need the transports. Transports are relatively easy to get. I mean, the war's going to continue until they peace out. So, there's that. In fact, I just realised that they might try to jump out and sink me. Which would be really not very sporting of them. Right, let's bring the light ships back over here. Let's bring you out. And then let's bring you up here. And the soldiers can head up here because we know that their army is here at the moment. So let's have some fun with Goa. Right, have we looted all the things? Pretty much. And their devastation is definitely going up. Alright, so we have just the time it takes them to march, but we unload pretty quickly. It's more a question of how quickly can we siege this thing down. Thankfully it is not a fort, so we should be okay. You land, you group up, and while they're here, because we are maritime, they will be repairing. 14 heavies against 1. I think we should be okay, especially as they have no admiral there. And we captured their one heavy. So they are backing off up here. So I think it's time for us to wait until they arrive. Then we're going to sail over to Tirunelveli. Hopefully boot out these guys. And then I think we'll have to head up to Navarra again. Oh yes, we don't want to forget about our vacationing army. So, damn it, it does tick down. Oh, it's only another 4 years. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is land in our province over here, which is this one. Just so we're not taking attrition, because we would be right now. Oh, crap. Oh well, we've lost those 2,000 troops. We're going to have to build a bunch of infantry after this war, I think. This is the problem when you have too many things going on at once. You get distracted from the things that matter. Stealing ships. What would have happened if the Japanese took Britain's tea supply in World War II? Bad things! As Poet says, very bad things. Alright, are we going to take this? 19th of December. That's only 6 days. No, these guys are actually fairly quick at moving. Fail. That's yet another ruler. Hang on, who was this? Shala Bantamana. So that was my level 6 admiral, so okay. Now, I don't know if we get a free admiral if we don't hire a new one. Or what happens there, or if it suddenly becomes a republic again. Which would kind of suck, because you'd have to be stuck with a 114 for life. But hey, one way to find out. Well, the AI seems to be wising up to my tactics here, because they've actually split their forces a bit. How close are they to piecing? Pretty close, actually. I think what I'm going to do is head over here, just so I can make sure I can get the maximum out of them. Take these 3 back again. If their minion comes over and fights me, then I'll fight the minion. And yes, I know this is the full stack, because there's a chance that they have a larger group of units over there. Right, so we do have a new cult. I don't think that we necessarily need domestic trade power anymore. Monthly war exhaustion reduction, maybe, but I think we have that innately. I'm actually really tempted to take the discipline. Except we don't fight land wars. We actively avoid land wars. Or institution spread. Let's do that, because I don't know how long this guy's going to be around. How old is he? Oh, he's 38. Okay, he's going to be around a while. And he's a 0 military. He's got 6 fire! How was he a 0 military? I have a very bad feeling that these stats are just random. And with no way of manipulating it through abdications and heirs. I guess he's got pretty decent diplomacy. It's above average. I wouldn't say it's decent. Okay, so we're building up spy network with Portugal again. Mutapa are claiming my land, which is not a good sign. That usually means, hey, we want to go after you. And you know what? I have these colonists. I should really be using them. We'll leave one in Smetty and one in Betsair. If I knew where that was. There it is. So that is going to be increasing the drain on my treasury. France just bought some land from Mutapa. Oh, they brought the crossing for Zanzibar. Interesting. That would have made Zanzibar like a fortress, because they wouldn't be able to cross. Well, no, not necessarily. They could get military access through France, and then I wouldn't be able to blockade it. Do I think republics are too weak now? Hell no. I think republics are amazing at the moment. Borderline too strong. Bearing in mind I'm not actually a republic right now, I'm a pirate kingdom. Which is different from the pirate republic. What happens under this government form is admirals become the ruler. An admiral becomes ruler when the current ruler dies. It was an experiment, it sounded cool. I wanted to see what that actually meant. And so far it feels a hell of a lot weaker than a republic. Because you still have republican tradition, you cannot make royal marriages. And republican tradition as a stat is awful. And you still kind of have to have the buccaneers in power in order to keep your republican tradition high. Right. Oh, they're on the verge of piecing out. Okay. And I probably will accept that. I'm going to just dance you back just a moment and then bring you back in. Just to see if they react or not. No. Can I tempt you into attacking me? Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, what? No captures at all. Well, I guess that's mostly transport, so I don't... Oh, shit. No, dear. When do you cross? 2nd of October. Okay, we have loads of time. Oh, and in fact, I could just go... Denied. That would have been really bad. We did get our army out, though. I'd forgotten that they were there sitting ready to board. Right, well, I'm going to say that you lot should hang about. I do need to go and steal money from everybody. It's that time of year again. So I think I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. I'm going to use my transports as a blockading fleet. I'm going to use these guys to privateer Coromandel right now. And then I'm going to send out the actual warships to go and steal money. Steal maps, yes, I should absolutely steal some maps. Do you need to be out here? Probably. Alright, Portugal, what can you get me? What can you do for me? I would very much like to know about the West African Sea. That only gives me 2 provinces. What about the North Atlantic? I accept. Wow, that did not give me very much. Huh. I thought that would be all the way to the American coast, but apparently not. Alright. Well, let's get these guys back home. And then I'll probably just leave that transport over on the coast. So I can dance around as necessary. $109 ducats. It's good to be a pirate. It's a pirate's life for me. 100% effective. 100% effective. Slightly less effective, but still bloody effective. Unfortunately, this is the area which is super duper valuable, and if we're only going to get 75% effectiveness, then it's rather less so. Actually, what I can do, hold on, is grab you and then just start privateering Malacca, because they do like to defend Malacca. And I have to give the AI appropriate credit for that. 89%. There we go. Made another like 7 ducats for that. Worth it. And we'll continue privateering Malacca until we've stolen everything in Malacca. 143 ducats. Sorry, it was this area that was the valuable one, because there's a lot of ports there. Do I still have loans? Nope, we are completely debt-free. And we could build another thing at this point, but I don't think I want to. I actually want to spend just a bunch of money rooting out this horrible corruption. And actually, the other thing I want to double-check is to see if you've got manufactories yet. You do. So you need to be institutioning as well. And then with that in mind... Oh, we're already super close. Oh, excellent. So I might save as much of this money as I can, bearing in mind we're going to be earning a lot to embrace manufactories, so I don't actually need to build more. Hey, Colinus. Got your emotes back due to you reforming the laptop. Congratulations. We trust in the spirits and the gods that have always been with us, and our people are rarely impressed by the lies of those who would lead us from them. However, some people on our border have come into contact with those who worship one they claim returned from the dead. Seem to have seen similarities between their faith and ours. Just as many here have chosen to worship the Skyfather, our neighbours speak of the one called Christ as having a heavenly Father himself. Many have begun to suggest that those two may be one and the same, and the animosity between our faiths is nothing but a misunderstanding. Simply another lie they spread to force their faith upon us. Our relations with Portugal will go down, or we get animist syncretism, which reduces tolerance to the true faith, and Zosa changes to Catholic. No. Lies! Don't trust those Portuguese heretics. Their maps aren't even that good. And if their maps aren't good, what's that to say about their faith? Ready to peace out yet? Nope. However, your minion is. How on earth you got an alliance with Vijayanagara as a one-province minor, I'm really not sure. But, congrats. Right, I can make it all the way up to Ming now. I'd forgotten about that. Thanks, Taiwan. Yeah, we're definitely going to be earning enough money here to pay for the institution. Not only that, but we're about to make another 1,000 out of Vijayanagara when they make peace with us. Life is good. And all of this without even owning Sulu. Nice. 126 ducats. 19. Okay, so they are actually pirate hunting in Beijing. And doing it effectively. I mean, I'm bringing a lot of cannons to bear here with my pirating antics. And they're doing a surprisingly and annoyingly good job of protecting that. So we're going to privateer. We can't actually see Beijing. We don't have a port. Well, actually, we probably do. Let's sail here. Sometimes it needs to be in geographical proximity to even get the listings up. And how is our money doing? Well, we're down to 9 point something corruption now. And you still don't want to peace out, but that's getting pretty close. Just got Golden Century. How are the pirates? The pirates are a lot of fun. I really do enjoy the pirates. Do I still have a ship in the Atlantic? No. Pulled him back. I would like you to go for Beijing, please. Now, does that count as going for Beijing? No. You need to have finished your repairs. Really? Another month? Just leave the port and then go pirate Beijing. Please. Thank you. 61%. That's a lot better. Don't know if I... Oh, I can reach those. Hell yeah. Am I actually going to be able to reach Beijing this time? No. Not quite. We need to take over Jeju, then we'll be able to. And Korea just rivaled me. It's almost like they heard in the ether somewhere that they want to go for Beiju. We should probably rival them. Ooh, universities. Not that bothered by it. One thing which I would like to note, though, is when do I get Imperialism CB? I think it's the same time as Client State, so I think it's Tech 23. Diplo 23, so we're still a ways away. And yes, I would very much like to have Innovative instead. Even paying the extra 10% with corruption. Well, seeing as they just rivaled us... Oh, they're too far away. Disappointed! And there's Mutapa's war. Okay, so... I need to bring my heavies home. Thankfully, we've done most of the raiding that we wanted to do, and in fact, all the raiding we have yet to do is over there. But it is going to take us a while to get our ships home. And you go ahead and privateer Coromandel again. That's fine. They're not going to be able to land very many. What are their transport situation? Yeah, they can land 8 men at a time. And we're still pretty good at military. In fact, we are probably their military equals. Nope, they're 1 miltech ahead of us. Which is an artillery one. It's not huge. It's the first time artillery become really useful on the field of battle. But that's still pretty early. Oh, if they weren't a fierce negotiator, they would have peaced out by now. Well, the length of war is going to continue ticking, so enjoy that. Actually, you know what I should probably do? Did you... Yes, you took Partey back. Glorious. So that's another way for technology to spread to me. And also, do we get adjacency from the manufactories? No. Has to be a nearby friendly province. And we're getting a lot of growth from this because we have... Oops. This one. Because we have a manufacturer in the same continent as manufactories was established. Manufactories are African. Hell yes. Spawned in Tunis somewhere. I believe. If memory serves. Oh, here comes the first wave. Let's pull you back a bit. I think what I might do actually is leave my heavies protecting Vijayanagara and send my armies over to here, fight their armies, and because I should outnumber them as they are landing, especially if I can catch them as they are landing, we should be able to win those fights. And then once we've pieced out Vijayanagara, I can send my units vice versa. Alright, let's get you in port. Let's grab the armies. And we'll have you landing like back here. So I need you to sail like subtly, like this. So you are going to take a bit of attrition as you're moving, but I think it'll be fine.